I'm Jason, this is Elisa, and we are EECC Travels. And if you're new to our channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you've been around for a while, tell a couple friends. The reason we're here today in beautiful Rotan is to talk to you about, is cruising safe?
Yeah, that's the question everyone's asking right now. Should I cruise right now? Is cruising safe? Am I going to get sick on a cruise ship, et cetera, et cetera? And we're just here to tell you our opinion, and not just our opinion, but our experiences. So this is cruise number 8 for us since cruising has resumed in June of last year. This is January 2022. I still can't believe we're 2 years into all of this, and it's not gone away yet. But it is what it is. We just have to deal with it and keep on trucking and enjoy our lives.
I'll tell you, I feel completely safe. I think that she's basically told you that she feels perfectly safe. We wear our masks, we wash our hands, we do our due diligence, and we're responsible. And we're able to go out and have some fun. Yes, we are vaccinated. You have to be vaccinated in order to cruise. But that's a small price to pay to get on with your life.
Right. What it's like right now in cruising. We went 16 long months with no cruising. And I know all of you that are avid cruisers had 1 or 2 or multiple cancellations. And we're finally resuming, and we just have to do what we have to do to keep cruising. So right now, you do have to be vaccinated in order to cruise. That is a CDC recommendation that 95% of the ship is vaccinated, and the cruise lines are following that for safety and protocols, and to make sure the CDC doesn't shut down again, because we don't want that to happen. So you have to be fully vaccinated if you're eligible for vaccination. Now, every cruise line's a little different on that. So if you're interested in cruising, look at the protocols with the cruise line you're interested in sailing with to see exactly what you need. You also will need a negative COVID test before boarding within 48 hours. So there are at-home tests that you can do with a proctor. You may have a testing facility in your area where you can go get that done. But all of these things going into play, everyone being vaccinated, everyone showing a negative COVID test, everyone washing their hands, wearing masks, to me, this is one of the safest forms of travel you can have right now.
I couldn't agree more. They're constantly sanitizing, cleaning, washing. I mean, honestly, I feel safer on this cruise ship than I do going to my local Kroger. And I go to my local Kroger every day that I'm home, yes, because I do a lot of cooking. And that's completely honest. And I don't know what the hang-up is. I don't know why people think that cruise ships are unsafe or unclean, because they couldn't be more wrong, in my opinion.
I know, and it's the news media that's making it so bad. They're being called, floating petri dishes, and it's
sensationalized a bit, in my opinion, and we are very honest and candid about how we feel, and that's all we're trying to be, is honest with you about how we feel. Like Elisa said, we've had 7 or 8 cruises so far this year, and we haven't been sick once, knock on wood. That could happen, and if it does, we will quarantine, be responsible, and then we'll get back on another ship. We got to move on with our lives, because we want to get out and cruise. We love to travel.
Yeah, traveling's our thing. We love cruising. We love any form of travel, but cruising's, just what we've always done. And we missed it for those 16 months it was closed down. So we were literally on the first sailing out of the United States, and we haven't stopped since.
It's such an affordable way to take your family and go vacation and get great service, get the red carpet rolled out for you and your family, if you will. It's just the biggest bang for your buck.
Yeah, it really is. And it always has been, but right now, with the lower capacities and so many people not cruising, if you do choose to cruise, you can get some really good last minute deals if you want to get on a board a ship in the next 60, 90 days.
No doubt about it. And not to mention, the service is impeccable, because these ships right now are at 50% capacity, if that. It's enough people on here where it doesn't feel boring. There's enough activity to where you don't get bored. But the service is great, you know. It's like 3 bartenders to every person. It's fantastic. So it's been very quick on these cruises since the pandemic.
Oh, in the dining room.
Yeah.
How quick are we getting served in the dining room?
In and out. And that was always my big beef. Dinner would take forever and I'd get tired and I didn't want to do any shows or go out afterwards. But it's moving fast, and actually I'm getting quite spoiled to it. My goodness, look at the size of that French toast.
Lisa, enjoy a French toast, please. Yeah.
My goodness.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you like French toast, please click this channel on subscribe and like. That's it.
Yum. Yeah, so some of the things they've changed, you know, before COVID, you would go in and you had a paper menu and you would order your appetizers and entrees, and they would come back later and order dessert. Now everything's digital. You scan a QR code, all the menus there. They come, they ask what you want for your bread. So they don't they're not wasting bread, putting bread baskets out. They ask you what you want, which I think is very smart. And then they take your appetizer, your entree, and your dessert right there, and they bring you one after the other. I mean, we are in and out in the dining room in an hour or less.
Yeah, that's one good thing that's come out of this pandemic is they're learning how to be more efficient and safer. You know, these apps that you're using, these scan menus are so much cleaner because you're just touching your own phone. You're not touching all these menus that other people's touch.
Right.
And it's just faster altogether. So I love it. That's definitely a plus.
Yeah. And we were worried because at home, we work from home, so we don't wear masks. Our grocery stores don't require masks. We live in Louisiana, so there's not really a much of a mask mandate. So we're like, oh God, well, getting on the cruise ship, we have to wear a mask the whole time. Is that going to suck?
Not a big deal.
It's really not. We spend a lot of time outside. We're outside right now, so.
You don't have to wear them outside. Although we have seen a lot of people wearing them. You can tell the first-time cruisers because they're not quite hip to it yet, that they're wearing them out on the decks, and I feel like I just want to say, you don't have to wear it on deck, you know. You just got to wear your mask from your room to the restaurant. It's really not a big deal, and that's the new normal right now. So until that new normal changes and becomes another normal, just get on with it.
Yeah, I mean, of course, we all would be happy for the masks to go away on the cruise ships, and they will one day. But for right now, you know, we don't like wearing the masks, but we do it, and we do it happily on the ship because we're able to cruise, and we're not going to let that stop us.
So we just want to encourage you, if you have questions, if you're not sure, if you have doubts whether cruising is safe or not, I'm here to tell you that I would definitely encourage you and recommend to get out there and try it, and you'll see for yourself that it's not what they say it is. It's not as unsafe as they say it is. Just telling you.
Yeah, don't let the news media scare you into not taking the vacation you want to take.
That's right. Because that's what they want to do.
Yeah. And if you have any questions, drop them down below. We'll do our best to answer them. If you are looking to cruise, I'm also a travel agent, so I'd be more than happy to answer your questions, you know, personally and help you book your next trip. My email is right here, and just feel free to contact me anytime because I love cruising. I'm a cruise specialist, and I would like to get everybody on a cruise ship.
Heck yeah. With that said, that's a wrap. We are going to jump off this ship and hit the beach, y'all, here in Rotan. It's a beautiful day. Let's get after it.
All right.
All right. Happy cruising.
Happy cruising. Bye.